Hello and welcome to Tasty Tidbits with Tiff. My name is Tiffany and I am so excited you're here. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Do you find yourself in need of a delicious and nutritious holiday recipe that is going to make great gifts while satisfying that sweet tooth? Well, you have come to the right place because that is exactly what we are going to cover on Tasty Tidbits with Tiff today. My name is Tiffany and I help broken women develop into the best possible version of themselves through food, family, and fun. And for those adults wanting to indulge just a little bit, I also offer complimentary beverage pairing recommendations with quick, easy recipes. Now today we are going to cover one of my new favorite recipes that I just discovered a few weeks ago that not only is going to satisfy that sweet tooth that many of us have this time of year, but it is also going to make a great gift for anyone that is hard to shop for on your list this year. And it is sure to be the talk of your dessert table. So let's get started. Now, what you are going to need are just a few basic ingredients. The main one being some whole dates. So the ones that I could find at my store still had the pit in it, so we will have to pit them, but you may be able to find them already pitted at your local grocery store. So all we need to do, grab yourself a paring knife, and we are going to make one little slit right through the middle. So you don't want to go all the way through, but just enough to create that little indent, and gently peel it, and then you'll be able to pull that pit out from the middle. Now, if you haven't worked with dates before, they are very sticky, so I recommend using the little tip of the paring knife to get the pit out. Otherwise, embrace the stickiness with your fingers. So now you've got yourself that little pocket inside. So now is when we make this nutritious date taste like a candy bar. So grab yourself some peanut butter. So I have got freshly made peanut butter from my deluxe cooking blender. So it is nice and creamy. If you have nut allergies, you can grab any of your alternative butters as well. Almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower butter, cookie butter, you name it. This is going to work with all of them. So I have got peanut butter here since that's what we had on hand. One of the nice things about our deluxe cooking blender is that you can make all of those nut butters, not just the peanut butter in it as well. And all you need is that nut, and depending on the nut that you're using, a little bit of oil. Peanuts have enough natural oil where you don't need to add anything. So it's pretty cool. One ingredient, that's it. So we've got our date stuffed with peanut butter. And now we are going to grab 2 roasted peanuts. So if you are using almond butter, you'll then put an almond in here instead. If you're doing cashew butter, use the cashews. So whatever butter you're using, use the nuts to fill right in there. So we've got that, and we're gonna set that aside. Now we get that sweet tooth. So I've got chocolate that was melting in the microwave here in my 1 cup prep bowl. So it's about a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. You can do milk chocolate. I did semi-sweet because that's what we had on hand, but it's your personal preference. So we'll take a little bit of the chocolate and we are going to put that right on top. If you have a chocolate drizzler, you can make a fun little design. If you just simply want to cover it like I'm doing, that is cool too. Really get in touch with your creative side for this aspect. So we've got that. And then if you're looking for a fun holiday touch, you can top it off with some chopped nuts. So how to get that? Grab yourself the food chopper here and chop away. The food chopper is one of my favorites for nuts. It also works really well with onions, jalapenos. We'll give you a better view here so you can see the chopping. It's also really awesome because this base doubles as a chopping, so you can chop your nuts right inside there. So no need to get an extra cutting board or anything, you can do it right there. So we'll grab some of these nut pieces. We are going to garnish on the stuffed date, and voila, you have got yourself a stuffed date that is going to taste like a candy bar with those chocolate and those nuts. So once you have your sheet pan all filled up, you can stick this right in the fridge, let them chill, harden for about 20 minutes, and then they're ready to enjoy. So another fun thing as far as gifts go, once they are chilled, you can throw a handful in a mason jar, put some ribbon on there, and you have got yourself a nice holiday gift for others. You can also just keep them in the fridge for the week until you're ready to serve them. Or grab yourself a nice entertaining platter, a holiday plate, and put those out on display for your dessert table this year. Now, if you are curious for the full-fledged recipe, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I want to know what your plan is for your dessert table this holiday season. Feel free to share that in the comments. I look forward to seeing what ideas you can bring to the table so we can all learn and grow together this season. Happy holidays!